Exponents. Hi guys, it's the pretty face again. Today we'll be dealing with basic mathematics on the topic of exponents. So come closer. What's up, one? Now in exponents, what you need to know is that what a base is and what an exponent is. So what you should know that if you're given something like a to the power 3, your base will be a and then your exponent will be 3. Get it? Good. So we're going to start with the multiplication rule. The multiplication rule says if you have like terms and you are multiplying them, you just add the exponent. So if you have something like a to the power 3 times a to the power 2, what you do is just take the base of the like term, just 1, and then you say 3 plus 2, which will give you a to the power 5. Another example would be maybe x, because they usually use x, multiplied by x to the power 10. Now if you see nothing written here, just assume it's written 1. So what you do is just take the x, it's going to be 1 plus 10, which will give you x to the power 11. Got it? Good. Now if it happens that you get something like ab times a2 b3, for example, what you do is just take this like term. It's going to be a1 plus 2 b1 plus 3, and then your answer is going to be a cubed b to the power 4. That's all you need to know in the multiplication rule. Now in the division rule, it's the direct opposite of everything you just did here. So when you have something like a to the power 3 divided by a to the power 2, here instead of adding the exponents, what you do is you subtract the exponent. So it's going to be a to the power 3 minus 2, which will give you a to the power 1. And if it's to the power 1, you just don't write anything. So if you get x to the power 1 divided by x to the power 10, it's going to be x1 minus 10. Now it's important to start with the exponent of the left side instead of starting with the right side. I'm going to show you why. Now if you do this, which is the right way, what you're going to get is x to the power negative 9. Now if you start with 10 instead of 1, what you will get is something like this: x to the power 10 minus 1, which is x to the power 9. Now it's important because this one is a negative and this one is a positive side. So if you do this, just consider yourself wrong and you might possibly repeat the grade. Joking. So if you get AB divided by a squared b3. Now remember, we start with the exponents of the left side. So it's going to be a1 minus 2 b1 minus 3. Can you tell me the answer? Okay. It's going to be a to the power minus 1 b to the power minus 2. A recap on what we did today is that we learned about the rule of multiplication, a rule of division. That's all we have for part 1 of exponents. Now be on the lookout for part 2 on EduSpot South Africa. I'll be with you soon, pretty soon if you ask me. Bye.